The Frightened Lion. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. He had a golden mane, sharp claws, and a loud, thunderous roar. All the animals feared him, for he was known as the king of the jungle. But there was a secret Leo never told anyone. He was afraid, not of the tall trees or the rushing rivers, not even of the other big animals. No, Leo was afraid of loud noises. One day, while Leo was napping under a shady tree, a flock of parrots suddenly squawked loudly overhead. Squawk! Leo jumped up in fright and ran straight into a bush. His tail got tangled in the branches and he struggled to get free. The monkeys, watching from above, burst into laughter. Did you see that? The great lion is scared of a little noise. They chattered. Leo felt embarrassed, but he pretended not to hear them. He walked away with his head high, though inside, his heart was still pounding. The next day, as Leo walked by the river, a loud boom echoed through the jungle. Thunder! He gasped, his fur standing on end. Without thinking, he dashed into a cave and curled up, shivering. Just then, a small rabbit named Benny hopped in. Leo, what are you doing in here? Benny asked. I was just resting. Leo mumbled. Benny twitched his nose. You were scared, weren't you? Leo sighed. Yes, but you can't tell anyone. I'm the king of the jungle. Kings aren't supposed to be afraid. Benny tilted his head. Everyone gets scared sometimes, but running away doesn't help. Maybe you just need to get used to loud sounds. Leo frowned. How? Benny thought for a moment. Then he smiled. Come with me. The next morning, Benny led Leo to a clearing where the birds chirped, the monkeys chattered, and the wind rustled the trees. Let's start small, Benny said. He picked up 2 small stones and clinked them together. Leo flinched, but didn't run. Good! Benny cheered. He then rustled some dry leaves. Leo's ears twitched, but he stayed put. Then came a louder sound. Benny clapped his paws together. Leo jumped but didn't run. That wasn't so bad, he admitted. Day by day, Benny helped Leo get used to noises. Soft ones, sharp ones, and even big booms. One evening, dark clouds gathered in the sky. A thunderstorm was coming. Leo's heart pounded, but he remembered Benny's words. Instead of running, he stood tall. The wind howled. The thunder crashed. The rain poured down. And yet, Leo didn't run. He took a deep breath and let out a mighty roar. The whole jungle stopped and listened. From that day on, Leo was no longer the frightened lion. He was brave, not because he had no fear, but because he had learned to face it. And that made him a true king.